Hello, my YouTube. How's it going? So I just wanted to get on here and just talk. First off, I have my own room now. I'm on bed now. So that's something worth celebrating. Very proud of myself. I've gone very far. And I'm in a new realm as of right now. I've been this new version of myself. I'm 19, and I entered this realm around June 28 or so. Around that time, it was the full moon. I think it was the retrograde, Mercury retrograde. It was at 8 a.m. Yeah, that was the whole thing. But I just wanted to speak on something, because I've been going through a lot of warfare lately. These past couple of weeks and days so far, a lot of changes has been made. I'm on medication now, so that's something. I went to a mental hospital in West Palm. Because a lot of changes that has been occurring in my body and spiritually as well. So my body is adjusting to that. It's a lot of suppression, a lot of releasing has been happening. And yeah, it's very, I wouldn't want to say it's uncomfortable, but it's very relieving. I wanted this to happen, and it happened, and I'm very glad that it has happened. My eyes has been opening to see people's intentions, where people are, how people actually see me, and the way that I love people, that they don't love me the way that I love them. And that's totally fine. Makes me adjust to it. And I'm learning to match energies and not drain myself and not overextend. But also, I'm also keeping my vision intact, to, I don't want to say my dream life, but it's my intended life. Like, that's where I'm supposed to be. Right now, I am in a space where it doesn't match my inner world. So, I'm still in reality. It's very, I'm still controlled by time. You can have a vision and you see it right there, but you still have to go through the steps. You still have to have your routine. You still have to separate the spiritual world and the physical world, because physically, rent is still due, bills need to be paid. You still gotta show up for the people around you. You still gotta be yourself. So I'm balancing all that stuff out. But also learning that nothing in this physical world belongs to me at all. It's all about the inner work that I'm doing. This work that is causing me to be very emotional. All the failing, I don't want to call it failures. All the mistakes, all the try agains, all the busting my ass and getting up again. Those are the things that are significant. And, you already know how that is. It's very lonely. Everybody's just here for the applause when you graduate or when they see the physical changes finally. And everybody's just happy and all that stuff. But in reality, it's lonely as hell. When you have a vision that nobody understands, you can't relate to anybody. It's fucking frustrating, I've been doing this for a long time, so I don't want to say it's easy, but it's simple. It's a simple recipe, but you just have to keep doing it and to learn how to be boring So yeah, man. Around this time last year, I was in the military, but right now I'm home. It's summer break for me. Start college in August. Um, yeah. As of right now, I'm waiting on my medication so I can start my treatments. Because I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder and some schizophrenia or whatever that fuck that is, but I'll be hearing voices and shit. And yeah, schizophrenia. I have a fucking problem with the words. But anywho, I am doing dental 2 years that, I have to graduate from Indian River. Then we're on to our next location, you know what I'm saying? Around this time I was in Illinois and I was learning my lessons over there. Now I'm back in Florida and I'm gonna go back. So there's a lot of lessons needing to be done. I've already encountered some distractions, relationships that have made me face myself. The things that I've already know that I struggle with. I struggle with being emotionally in touch with men. But, these guys will keep on coming my way because they're attracted. I don't know. I don't know why I always attract the men that just are hopeless romantics. Like, I'm not for you, bro. Go get somebody else. I always tell them that. I'm not for you. I always attract the hopeless romantics, the men who want marriage, who want to settle down. And I'm far from settling down, babe. Like, I have a lot of lessons to go through in life. I cannot settle down as of right now. And then you don't even match me. Like, you think too small. I am way too big for you. Why do men like women who are ambitious and want to change them to settle down? I feel like it's just in a human's nature, always wanting to change somebody, even though directly it is in your face that I'm not interested. I have goals of my own that I have to go to, that I have to achieve, and she will never understand because God has given me these downloads and everything is connected. But I still have to be here with you guys, but y'all don't understand because I will be diagnosed crazy. But it's okay. You don't have to understand because I know I'm my greatest love. I've gone through the insecurities. I've gone through all of that stuff. I see that I'm a very old soul. Obviously, I have my childish ways because that's my coping mechanisms in order to make people happy. I'm a very happy soul, but I'm always fucking sad. I know physically, don't nobody give a fuck. Nobody wants to hear that shit. So I gotta be entertaining. I gotta keep showing up. But I know once my blessings start coming in and physically, whatever, I get my belongings, whatever the fuck that means, then people will somewhat put some respect on my fucking name, I guess. There's a lot of disrespectful things older people have say about me, and I can't say anything because I know who I am. I know how much power I could do, what I could do to end you, but I choose not to because God didn't give me the heart for that. It's like God has given me a lot of power, but he knows that I will never use my power for evil because he has given me a consciousness in my fucking head. Brittany, do right. Brittany, listen to correction the fucking first time. Brittany, if you make a mistake, learn from the mistake and let's not do that again. Because I always want to be the best version of myself. Always. But I have received a lot of disrespect. I've been told that I meant nothing. even though the whole reason that person is standing is because of me. I've always had to cosplay as fucking humble, and I could have been talk my shit, but God told me to be quiet, that he would stand up for me. And I don't care about the quick ego validation shit. I don't give a fuck. There are random people I've never even met made conclusions about me that you've never met me, you've never had a conversation with me ever, but you don't like me. Why don't you like me? You just don't like me just cuz? Like, imagine you've never talked to a person a day in your life. You don't even know what they do. You've never seen them in person. You've never conversated with them, but for some reason they don't like you. My relationships with people is ass. I can't keep a friend. Everything is fucking ASS. ASS. And the people that I thought were gonna be there rooting for me gave up on me. They gave up on me, and I had to have grace to be like, I understand. You started believing the lies. That's not who I am, though. You know? Then there are people who showed up that I didn't even expect, but they're on the same level and they get me. And I'm like, damn, you just get me. They read my mind, they're like, you get me. I'm like, you get me. You understand. I just know that I just have to go through my levels of healing. I've been on this journey alone, and I finally have the support. And then the people who support, they don't just, like, people who are healed and on this journey, they're always busy. They're busy working, they're busy showing up 100% and where they have to do. They're never just not doing anything. They hold themselves with a lot of importance. And I look up to that. I like that. I like the proper timings. I like structure, routine. I like all that stuff. And I want to be that way. I want to respect time. I want to respect everything. I want to do things the right way. I want to do things the way God intended me to do it. And I'm cutting off all people who are blocking my blessings. Period. I'm cutting off all people who are blocking my blessings. I'm cutting off all bad habits, all people who have bad habits. So I'm gonna be alone the majority of the time. But I want to master being alone, because this is where the success is in it. Because not a lot of people like to do it. I like shit that not a lot of people like, because there's always beauty in it. Because if people don't like it, you know it's good. There's something up. You gotta look into it. You see the majority of people not liking shit. Why don't you like that? The people who are always, there's always a negative comment about them. The people are always like, I don't like that person. I don't like this and this. And then you meet the person and they're not even a bad person. That's why you always gotta give everybody a chance. Always meet people for yourself. Don't just go based off of other people's opinions and all that fucking bullshit. Because you're gonna miss out on your fucking blessings for assuming somebody was this way and they're really not. So get your shit together. Don't just assume the worst. Don't just assume they're fucking negative. This is my second experience going through these relationships where these guys speak bad about me and my character just because they don't understand the way that I love. The first relationship, he told all his friends that I was toxic and I was da da da, and I was this, and I was alone at the time, so I felt very